Welcome to Hell, the podcast for sinners, with me, Daniel Fox.
And me, Dane C. Buckley.
Swatty. Hello.
Hi.
Can we talk about spray tans?
Okay, sure. You going to Essex?
Because I don't believe you're half Indian. No, because I'm going to Australia imminently, with imminence. I was looking...
How is she, Imminence Fox?
What a wonderful name for a girl. Imminence Fox.
Yeah, isn't that great?
One of the prime
She's carried
virtues.
into a room. She is carried.
Yeah.
She spends half the day on a daybed.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to... And then I'm going to Bali afterwards. And I was like, and thank you, by the way, for everyone so far who sent me suggestions of places to go and things to do. I'm loving that. But I was like, well, I don't want to get a tan because I don't want to age by even a second. But I'd like to come back with a tan. So I was like, maybe I'll get a little spray tan while I'm in Australia. That'll be fun. I'll come back. The lightest version of it. I'll come back golden. And I thought that would be fun because it'd be like the whole story. You know, you have to like spread your asshole, which I think is so funny.
You come back like that Swedish woman that thought she was black. Do you remember her?
Yeah, I do. But like, it's so funny the positions they make you get where they like make people squat
Have you
and
ever had
spread.
one?
No, but I've seen.
I had one in California years ago. And it was like a vegetable, organic, natural one. Of
course
it was. And we all got them done, everyone in the house. And I ruined my friend's sheets so much. It was so bad. And started peeling off. And it was like a caca brown. It was hilarious. It was just like I'd been kicked up a hill.
But
they've come a long way since 1844.
Well, kind of, but no, because I Googled it. I was like, well, how long do they last? 5 to 10 days? 5 to 10, all that? Spreading your hole for a woman called Cinnamon to hose you down and wearing the little beady goggles and smelling like digestive biscuits or cat piss, depending on which one you get. For then within 5 to 10 days, it to start like sort of peeling and fading and disappearing.
And do they ever look good?
No, and also, I so often have been around a beautiful woman, a lovely girl, at a press night, at a red carpet event, at an evening soiree, at a dinner.
Oh, hello,
and
glamour.
Thought, gosh, you smell a bit like piss. And I thought, maybe she's pissed herself.
You were Calendar Girls the musical.
Yes. I've been around multiple women where I've been like, my friend who normally smells delicious smells a bit like piss.
Well, and then
I realised they've had a spray tan.
The natural one, you don't get that, but you do also look like you were attacked by an oxo
and that's the trade-off.
Yeah, gravy. That's the trade-off for gravy.
I just don't. There must surely in the year of our Lord 2026 they develop a spray tan that lasts a few weeks and doesn't make you smell like urine.
There'll be like foundation, right, or something.
Well, of course, but I'm talking spray tan.
Yeah.
Like long-lasting
things, but I think we're doing the wrong thing. I think let's encourage people to go on sunbeds because if other people look older, we look younger.
That is true.
I've always said it.
The youths are sunbedding,
so let's encourage that.
Get out there and get on those sunbeds. We're not a medical podcast, as you know, but we are doctors, and we do recommend that you get on the
shamans.
Doctors of the mystical art, demist, and we recommend that you get a spray tan and also go on the sunbed. Okay,
because some of the people that be like, it's really nice, it's natural. I'm like, darling, you are a luminous. Like, what your mother was a what's it or what planet are you?
You are orange. Anyway, how have you been?
I've been very good. I went to see CMAT. That was so good.
Fun.
And also,
jealous.
Yeah, oh my God, so amazing. And it was just queers really in that audience in Ali Pali. And also I went with Grace Mulvey, comedian, to be drunk on a bus singing tunes. It was very retro.
That's nice. That's a proper London night out.
Yeah, exactly. And she came with me as my wing person to meet my ex and his new partner.
That's crazy. I'm so jealous that she got to do that, by the way.
I know.
I would have loved if you'd brought me.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hello, Connor. I've heard some stories about you. Get my phone out to record a bit of the podcast.
Sin bin for me.
What was it that you said to Mike? The year Connor was 2014. What did you say to my girl? Go on. You don't remember? I remember.
And I met his ex, and I was like, okay, let's see what it's... I met his new man, who's from a similar part of London as me, and also half Christian Indian. And I'm better looking. That's all that matters.
Congratulations.
That's all that matters.
Congratulations.
That's all I wanted to.
I'm more excited for you about that than 8 out of 10 cats. That is wonderful. What a wonderful start to the year.
Perfect. I mean, I will say my ex said to me while I was with him, he prefers shorter, stocky guys who are hairy. I'm none of those things.
What a wonderful thing to hear as a taller, not hairy man.
Yes, a 6'2". I was like, okay, great. And these two look perfect together. I'm better looking than him. That's all that matters. And he was nervous, actually, so I went straight into making him feel comfortable.
The new guy?
Yeah.
Did he know that you are TV's and comedian Dane Buckley?
Well, I made sure Grace let him know. She had been trained.
Connor must have done.
Yeah, he'd watched 8 out of 10 Cats, so I was like, who hasn't?
Have you been on 8 out of 10 Cats?
I thank you. Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
When did that happen?
I know. I'm a bit shy to talk about it.
You're so reticent about it. Oh, bless you.
You
mustn't hide your light under a bush.
I've actually been doing some fun TV.
Old bushel.
Old bushel.
Under my big fat bush.
My name is Dane. I've been doing some TV run-throughs lately, you know, where they test out games, don't they? And it might not be I'm on the actual episode, but some of the games they've had me test where you have to do a presentation about something you don't believe. 2 of the things I've had to do. White people make the best curry.
So you have to do a presentation advocating for the thing that you actually don't believe in.
And mine were white people make the best curry and Ireland should be united under British rule.
That's fun.
It was really fun.
That would be a fun... Here's a what's hot for me on this non-bonus episode. I love when people go away for like cottage weekends and they do a thing of like everyone's got to do a presentation or everyone's got to do a speech or everyone's got...
God, I've not...
It's like a fun...
is it?
You do it for comedy.
Oh, okay.
So it'd be like a silly presentation about like... So, and you know...
I can imagine Robin would be great at that.
Everyone has to make a little slideshow or whatever.
Yeah.
I would love to do... Everyone's got to make a presentation advocating for a thing they don't believe in. That's a great idea.
It's really funny. So that's been good. And I realized it popped in my head because, you know, I'm going on dates now. Yay. I forgot. I've never told you.
And by the way, peek behind the velvet curtain. Dane is gay. No, this episode is being recorded back to back with the previous episode. So next episode after this, we'll have an update on the date.
Yes, exactly.
As of right now, the date has not yet happened.
Am I pregnant or not?
Oh, fingers crossed. Well, then you have to... Was it you poo on a stick and then it lets you know?
Yeah. You can see the movement of the Romans from that. You read the innards of your enemy.
Yes.
I haven't ever told you about Chicken Boy. Have I? I haven't. Does that sound... Bacard! Does this sound familiar?
What? Go on.
Right. I went on a date with this... Well, I was chatting to this lad. He was in Ireland. His name was Sean. That's not going to lower it down. Everyone in Ireland's called Sean. We were chatting lots. And he was like, Sugar Babes are getting back together. This was years ago. And they're forming as Mutia, Keisha, Siobhan. We should go and see them. So we arranged this date. He flew over from Ireland for this date. Back in the day where you do those kind of things.
Yeah.
I was house sitting those dogs you know about in Chiswick.
Yes. The dogs you starved to make them behave properly.
They were very spoiled. Yeah. And he came over. We went on a date. We got on well. He was cute. He thought I was cute. We went out for a date. And I noticed early on he was stealing other people's drinks in this bar.
Oh.
And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I said, I'll buy you a drink if you don't have like the money. Like, don't, this is London. You have to be careful. They could spike them or anything.
Mm.
He seemed a little bit intense. He had left his passport at my flat, so I couldn't do a runner.
Oh no. What a genius idea.
Then he was talking and he went, the other thing is David, Bakar! And I was like, what? Initially I thought it was Fab because I thought of Helena from Return to Oz. And then he couldn't stop doing it. And he said, when I get nervous, I start to do this. And I was like, are you...
Like Tourette's?
Yeah.
It was a tick?
Kind of.
But just that?
But then it only came on when he got drunk.
Oh.
So I was really confused because he didn't have it like whenever we were chatting in the day. And he was like, well, the other thing, Bakar! And I think Bakar! And I was like, okay.
Just that?
Just that noise.
Nothing else?
And he couldn't stop. And I could see him trying to hold it in. And then we got on the bus.
Oh, wow.
We got on this bus that was caught in really bad traffic, a rough night bus, the N18. And he started doing it in guys' faces. And I said, you cannot do it to that kind of lad in London. You cannot. And the guy he was doing it to was a guy that was taking a little bit from him, but was about to pop. I was like, these are roadmen you're doing that to. So I had to pull him off the bus. And at the bus stop, he is there going, Bakar, Bakar, Bakar. And I was like, oh, I need to just leave him. I can't deal with this. But his passport was at home. And I was like, what do we do? And he went, Bakar, ring my mum. And I was like, oh God, I really don't really kind of want to have to. I rang his mum, and he had
is he doing the chicken thing?
Literally. I said, hello, I'm Dane. I'm in. She was like, is it the chicken? And I said, he's doing the chicken thing. And she's like, he's been going through a lot recently. And when he gets stressed, the chicken is enhanced. And then she goes,
the chicken is enhanced.
The chicken first started about 10 years. She starts telling me the life story. I was like, oh, honey, I don't care. I need to run for my life.
Please give me an address to post this passport to.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. I mean, bless him. But how interesting. Because it sounds like Tourette's, but then you're like, isn't that normally like a whole mix of things coming out?
Yeah. And
just
also,
the chicken.
it just happened. And I remember saying to him and his mum, Hunt, maybe this happens when you start, I don't know, stealing everyone's drinks and drinking the end bits. Like, you don't need to do that. I will buy you
especially that it's a drink thing that it comes out, like when you're drunk.
And also, it's one thing to do that in your cute village in Ireland. You can't rear up to the roadmen on the N18 night bus. Because
also, if you have a thing where it's when you get drunk that comes out, and I think this about like most alcohol things. Yeah. You know, when you meet the like the girl at the party who, when she gets drunk, is a sad drunk, and will scream and sob, or the girl that's like an angry drunk. Yeah, I'm like, don't get drunk then. Yeah, or if you know that this, and the next morning they're like, that's what I'm like. I'm like, you ruined the wedding. Yeah, or I don't know, just pulling this out. When you've got the hump, when you meet me and say, were you a little bit tubbier in real life? Also talk about your darkness. You turn into a chicken when you drink. Is that what he said? Yeah. Oh, fuck him then. Yeah, if you become a chicken, mention it. Stop having drinks. Coffee for me, please. Otherwise, I'll become a chicken. That's a good rule to live by. I'll just have a coffee because otherwise I'll become a chicken. And do you know what I did? I was so stressed that this had turned into outreach work, which I was doing at the time. Yes. On the bus thinking, this is my... What a busman's holiday. Date. Yeah, exactly. And you know what I did? I left him with a Christian that was preaching the word. Always wise. Loads in Leicester Square. Went back, got his passport, gave him his passport, and arranged with his mum for his auntie from Luton to come and pick him up. Well, how long ago was this? Mutia Keisha Siobhan, they've got the rights back to Sugar Babe stationery only. It would have been, hold on, when that song was out 13 years ago. Christ. I was 9. Wow. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that is. And I was just watching a program and I heard Bakar and I went, oh, he's back. Chicken Boy. I've not told Daniel about Chicken Boy. I'm so glad that you brought him to this podcast. Yeah. He messaged me weeks later from Ireland, be like, do you want to give it another go? I was like, I do not. Everything in my power not to be like, yeah. I do not, thank you. No, I do not, thank you. Oh my God. So that is Chicken Boy. Well, I'm excited to hear what barnyard noises this next one makes. Well, what noise do little piglets make? I'm going to have to get up now. Hang on 1 second. Been brought to one of my shows, some deviled eggs. I think a selection of Fabergé eggs. Oh, wow. Who have formed an Instagram group chat. Oh my God, I heard about this. A whole separate group chat has formed. There's a WhatsApp group as well. I love the bag. Yeah, with a little deviled eggs on it and sausages and things. Gate brought me a selection of gifts for my birthday. So I'm going to sit here and watch you open gifts. Did you get me back? Well, I'm going to just quickly open them. No, don't teasing. But it's from like... Oh, that is lovely. I'm going to read quickly who did they say they were from. They sent me a card. We are so lucky with our fans. Oh, that's a gorgeous... The Fabergé Egg Instagram group chat. Tam, Alex, Charlie, Emmeline, Georgia, Jamila, Joanna, Liz, Luce, Megan, Susie, Rach and Luke. Oh, thank you, guys. And like so many... Okay. One I have opened already. When I got back from a gig... very late at night. Yeah. Oh my God, the wrapping. The wrapping is lovely. I was desperate for a snack. Yeah. It was like 2 a.m. You wanted some lavender body soap. I was like, there was nothing. And all I had in my room was this bag. And I was like, maybe there's a snack. So I went and I gently shaked each one. And this one, I was like, there we go. Bath pearls. That's the sound of Ferrero Rocher. Can you imagine? And this is a gorgeous gift, by the way, which I adore. But imagine when you are all you're craving on this earth is chocolate. A selection of manifestation crystals. I was like, which I actually love. Obviously, I'm obsessed with that. But you learned the hard way you can't eat crystals. But I did find out you can't eat crystals. Isn't that fun? That is lovely. Labradorite, carnelian, amethyst. Do you know what your birthstone is? Emerald? No. What are you? A Taurus the bull.
Straight producer, please find out the birth. Find out the birth.
I love that you're talking to Kathy like Alexa. Find out birthstone Taurus.
Diamond or emerald, I think.
Diamonds, alpha hefsa. But there'll be some semi-precious.
Emerald, it is emerald.
Are there any others? Because usually there's a few
like
semi-precious ones
Dorothy,
as well.
Return to Oz.
Sapphire.
Okay.
Emerald and sapphire.
Thank
no,
you.
Isn't sapphire?
No, that sounds wrong. Sorry, it's the AI bit.
Yeah, always wrong.
Don't strip me of emerald now. What's your birthstone?
I think it might be ruby or sapphire. Aries for me. Basically,
Let me have a look at
I
this.
was going to give you one if any of them were your
Ah,
birthstone.
Line I've never heard you say to me.
I've got to give you one. I don't think I
Well-
could if I wanted to.
With the green one, though.
Green aventurine.
But look at the amethyst. That looks like I love purple.
I love that amethyst. But I do have multiple amethysts at home.
Is that the plural of it?
I don't know. Oh, this is cute. Oh, wait, what have we got
Can
here?
I just look at the wrapping? Look
Isn't
at the
wrapping
detail.
gorgeous? Thank you, guys. I'm being quick because I don't want to bore everybody.
They have
but
made
this is
more
such
effort
a
with you than
lovely
my
treat.
first boyfriend ever made with me.
A little... Okay, we've got a lovely little cafetier.
No, give them this time because the 28th of April, my birthday's coming up.
We should do a joint birthday for each other when
So
we're
we're both
back,
away.
I think.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can bring things.
Because our birthdays are around similar times.
Yeah.
Thank you for this.
All
A
of my
lovely
besties are
cafetiere.
Aries, apart from the ones who aren't. What else?
I'm going...
I love the bag.
Yeah, I'm loving all of this. Thank you, guys. So
Tam
sweet.
did that wrapping, I know it.
It was Tam that brought it.
Yeah, I can, that's...
Oh, is this for my tour? I suspect it is. Lemon and ginger tea bags.
God.
Thank you. Ooh.
Oh, that's... What's that?
Oh, a lovely Italian coffee.
Mm.
Guys, thank you. This is so...
They know you so
A
well.
little M&S trip has happened here. This is so nice.
A little dildo?
And then a small vibrator.
Oh. I know what that is. That's dragon blood.
It is.
A dragon blood sage smudge.
A dragon blood sage smudge. How thrilling. Oh, I can't wait to say... What shall I sage? I think I'll save that for when I move house for my new place.
Don't you need that to protect your potential date with Paddy?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll waft it in front of Paddy to fend him out.
No, it's not his blood. It's dragon blood. Oh,
Thank you
that
so
is
much.
So
that is
gorgeous.
so lovely. What a lovely treat and a little cafetiere to make my coffee in.
I was on Always Be podcast talking about how lucky we are with our fans.
Yeah, so nice.
Like, I know it sounds like something that people just say, but we are. We see what other fans are like, but also ours are so giving.
Yeah, so
Did
lovely.
you just click your
Well,
fingers?
no, because I
at me?
can't reach any
I'm
further.
not
so-
a,
No, I
remember
pinced
to
them
be-
like a
You
crab.
see a part Asian person and you think,
That is what I think. But also, someone else, I believe her name was Nuala. Nuala?
oh, I love that.
What's she name?
Oh,
Nuala.
can I see that for a minute? Because it's
Gorgeous handwriting, by the way. Nuala? Nuala?
Yeah,
Nuala.
butchering my people. Nuala.
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 God, that coffee smells gorgeous.
Every Irish person is turning right now.
Nuala. I'm generally good with Irish names.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that was an Irish name.
Yeah.
Brought us 2 little liqueurs
Oh my God.
of mystical origin.
Oh, gosh.
We should make a
Okay.
cocktail.
Yeah.
Maybe before like we go traveling or whatever, like a
Or-
little.
We get one each. And when we do the meetup on Zoom, we have a little cocktail.
Oh, of separate. Okay, well, this one is Archangel Sloe and Mulberry Gin Liqueur
Well, hello.
from Norfolk Botanicals with Walsingham water in it.
Well, I love gin and I'm an angel.
But I also love gin, and
What's this?
I'm not an angel. Well, they're both slow gin. This is Black Shuck, which is the
Like your soul.
black
Okay.
dog that is the mythical creature.
Yeah. Well, I love dogs too.
Slow gin. Well, I think we should make a cocktail from both of them and have it together at some point on the pod.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Nuala, for that. That's so
That's
lovely.
gorgeous. That's
What a-
lovely.
Lovely. And anyway, and then I thought I'd brought them, but I haven't. Someone made 2 Fabergé eggs for us.
Oh my God.
One each. It's in a little chest. I'll bring it in next
Oh
time.
my Christ. Remind me to message the person who made us daggers in America.
Yeah, like found like amazing crystal daggers.
Because if I'm
right?
going there,
Oh yeah, shit.
I mean, I don't want to
You
get
could
arrested.
get them posted to, because they were trying to post them to
Okay.
the UK, but they could get them
Can I
posted
bring
to your
them back
friend's
on the
house or something.
airline? Daggers in
Yeah,
this time?
in the
Okay.
in your handbag.
Okay. In amongst your donuts.
These are my daggers.
Okay,
This is
well.
my dagger and donut case.
Well, that's been fun.
Thank you, deviled eggs. Basically, I wanted to open them on the pod because it's so nice of
Yeah,
a
that's
bunch of you
gorgeous.
to like get that for me. That's
Well,
very sweet.
From gifts to sin, do you have a little?
From gifts to sin, the Dane Buckley story.
I'll go first. I've got a sin I feel strongly about.
Go on then.
Men with skinny legs.
That is interesting. Go on.
Little strings for the legs. Now, I want to make clear I'm not body shaming anyone. I just think they should be put on an island and be their own race.
Skinny little legs on a man.
Skinny little legs on a man. Oh, gosh.
And it really strikes all sorts because it's often not the skinniest men that have the skinny legs.
No.
Sometimes big chunky boys,
Yeah.
skinny little stick legs.
Yeah, and they should just be rounded up and
Looks
sent
like someone's got a lovely potato.
Yeah.
And popped a couple of cocktail skewers in the
So you know
bottom.
those licorice strings, two little licorice strings hanging out? No.
There is a real tendency for, I mean, not to use bro language, but the skipping leg day thing really is a thing where these boys, they go into the gym and they really focus on the upper, but they don't realize that the leg has a lot of power.
Do you know those clocks with the two little pendulums hanging down? That's
Ankle
what they
down.
look like.
Yeah.
Big beefy thing, these little legs, and it does nothing for me.
Such a sad letdown, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if there's no legs, no bum either.
Well, listen, I'm not coming for that community. That would be heinous. Well, you can have thick thigh and no bum. That's a name I'm well known by.
Yeah.
But the opposite is also true, though. Like, a lad can be a 6, but he's thick of thigh. Well, hello, officer.
Yeah, a lovely leg is a nice asset to have.
The one lovely leg.
Just the one.
Anyway, my sin is thin, little, skinny string legs.
Little withering.
Literally.
Pop a blanket over them.
And did the horse run over you? Okay, yes.
The horse ran over you in its horse car.
That's my sin.
Yeah, that's fair. My sin, this is one, I actually had a different one, but I'm actually going to address this because this happened to me on the way here this morning.
Okay.
Non-noise cancelling headphones.
Oh,
How did we ever get by?
Yeah.
Because I left my AirPods at home today and all I had...
It's a gay hate crime.
All I had in my bag was just traditional pop-them-in headphones. Fine if you are in a quiet room, but trying to travel with nothing noise-cancelling going on, literally trying to listen to music on the London Tube, which is how I used to listen to it all the time, because I didn't get noise-cancelling headphones until a few years ago. It's literally like... Fields of barley, fields of gold.
Of course, you were listening to Ava.
What? Yes, I was listening to Eva Cassidy. But like, you cannot hear a fucking thing.
No, phone calls even.
Yeah.
But didn't I read somewhere that they're changing our hearing noise cancelling earphones?
Are they?
Yeah, they're changing, and not in a good way
What, our
necessarily.
ability to filter stuff out?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Tube, though, when it sounds like the
Yeah.
sound of 1,000 wailing ghosts.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
crazy.
absolutely impossible to hear anything over it. Or you have to crank it up so loud to even get like, God, I think she's talking about that wet ass pussy, but I can't be sure.
I love to take the health notification as a little, just a pretend thing.
Oh, and it's like, you're in a very loud space.
Yeah,
Probably damaging your eardrums.
Yeah, exactly that. But what did we, you're right. What did we do before? And also the technology has come on. Like I had to get some new ones. So I had to resort back to my old ones for like a week. And the difference of like 3-year-old ones compared to the ones now, it was crazy.
I think, don't quote me on this, but this summer, I might become this girl.
We've all been there. Okay.
I think it might be my era to try out the overhead.
It is nice.
Yeah.
I've got quite a large, meaty head on me, so I look ridiculous. But I think your slender little face
No, I
would
have
look...
quite a big face, big head. Yeah.
You don't look at the... Oh, yeah, it goes back like an alien. You're right.
Fuck you.
No, but I think there's something about you that would look quite cute. Like
I agree.
Gamer twink.
I
That's
agree.
where I look like not that.
You might look like you've been taken to the zoo.
Yeah, I look like a lesbian on an outreach trip.
Yeah. I have always thought I would quite like to pull off the ear muff, the fluffy ear muff of a winter.
Right, this is where we part ways. I do like the one, the little plastic bit goes in here, because the whole time you can pretend you're actually the singer on stage. But like, I can't hear you.
No, the little plastic bit, and then if it comes out a little bit with a microphone.
Oh, not that one.
I
yeah.
know, but I do think those are the preserve of lame dads who are like on the way into work. And actually the quality of the sound is much
betting
much
mine
better
tonight then. Betting mine tonight.
Do you have those? I've
No,
never seen
I
you with
did
it.
back in the day.
Well, those are some sins.
Gosh, that's sins
Sin
from
from
us.
me. Talking of lame
Yes.
dads, I'm going to leap in with, because we'll do the letters,
Yeah.
of course. This is one that was sent in to me
Okay.
from a show, but it kind of tracks with what I was just saying.
So they send it, and then you find them in the audience and address them?
Yeah, so people,
Okay.
I get people in the interval to send me, because I've just told them a dozen bad
Yeah.
dating stories of my own. I get them to send me theirs, and then I will be like, I'll read it, and then be like, Claire, where are you? And like, we'll ask them some questions and chat about it and stuff. This one I absolutely loved. Me and my ex went on a date to look around New Haven Fort. I'm a generous girl, so I was sucking him off by the cliff edge
Oh, I love her.
when a paraglider swooped past.
Oh my God.
And I just think that is the ultimate example of how you are never really safe from a man in lycra.
No.
You can think that you are
Paragliders are the cyclists of the sky.
the cyclists of the air. You can think you are safely secluded next to a cliff edge behind an ancient fort, and you are sucking off a man.
My name is Dane.
And suddenly, from the air,
Oh my God.
hello.
Hello,
Sorry, gents. Swooping in. Apparently, they were close enough that they could make eye contact.
Oh my God.
Pardon me.
Sorry, coming through.
Come up. Excuse me.
Yes.
I do actually have right of way.
Yeah.
Is there anything more virgin than a paraglider? A man in lycra swooping around the sky on a triangle. Grow up.
Well, that's our welcome to hell then, isn't it? Cyclist of the air.
Cyclist of the sky. The paraglider. Get a grip.
That is hilarious. Please tell me they continued.
This is what do you know what? I asked her that. I was like, can you please tell me, did you carry on afterwards? And she went really quiet. She was in the back of the room at the gig. And I was like, did you carry on or did you stop?
Yeah.
Like, did he finish? What happened?
I would have held his eye and been like, and what?
And I went, wait, have you got embarrassed now? And she went, well, yeah, I don't want to stay in front of all these people.
Oh, I'm
I was like,
sorry.
I didn't break in and read your diary. You DM'd me this and told me that you were a generous girl, so you were sucking him off by a cliff edge.
Yeah,
Me just being like,
Sister
and
Bernadette.
did you carry on after? Oh, heavens.
That's the line for me.
so funny.
A climax. That is so funny.
Oh, so funny.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, I have a wee letter here as well. Dearest infernal aunties, I will be arriving in London for my first ever visit at the end of March.
Oh.
And I'm so excited. We'll be making a couple of stops, mainly to my partner's family in Wales.
Cute.
We've been together 7.5 years, long enough for his family abroad to finally write my proper name in the Christmas card.
Oh, good.
Honestly, my name is unique and unfortunately American. I also have a heavy Nouveau Californian accent, much to my own dismay.
Nouveau California.
You do that accent so well. I'm looking forward to the trip, but the closer it gets, the more anxious I get that I may have difficulties in public spaces. And honestly, with his family, because of the glaring Americanness of me. Oh.
Okay.
What are some conversation topics I can bring up to help his retired Labour Party aunties to feel comfortable and maybe not judge me quite so harshly? Would it help if I emphasize that my name and genetics are very American because I'm actually native? Should I throw a couple of additional liberal politics stickers on my luggage? Love the pod, love you both, and so excited to come back to see both of you on tour soon. Kisso, not Madison.
Not Madison.
Oh, I love that.
Really love that.
Yeah,
Hey, former Labour Party
100%.
Welsh aunties,
100%.
they are not unless you
That's
are
next on my list for my best friend, ideally.
yeah,
You, then
real.
them.
Oh, if we could have a third member of this podcast,
God.
a liberal Welsh
All
aunt.
right. One of the aunties from Pride.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh.
They are not going to be anything but thrilled
Yeah.
about you being there.
Yeah.
Also, unless you're marching in with your MAGA hat on, I think
Yeah.
you'll be fine. But I do think it is a good thing to think about if you are an American coming to Britain
Yes.
and you want to make a good impression and you have a particularly, no, that's not right. And you've got like a particularly like California accent. What are you going to say? Like, what can you say to like,
You should start with the hokey cokey.
well, yeah, I think it would be a good idea to maybe make some requests that will endear you to. Well, I was just wondering if we could have some peas pudding this afternoon. Does anybody have any jellied eels for me? Is there steamed suet in this pudding?
That's steamed congealed animal fat.
Oh my God, that's my favorite.
I think start with the rap from Wannabe by Spice Girls. That'll be traditional. Get that going.
Do you guys know what I've been watching a lot of lately? Last of the Summer Wine.
Or they really want to fit in with like the way British values are going. Immigrants, am I right?
Oh, yeah. Not with the Labour Party, though. They would be
That's
fine.
true.
Well,
I mean-
actually, yes, maybe with the Labour
Well,
Party. But they're
listen.
former Labour Party.
Oh, okay.
These are like liberal aunts. We're fine.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it sounds like she has some anxiety anyway about traveling and coming here.
Maybe walk them through it. Your Native American
Yeah.
ancestry.
Also, shout out.
They
that's
are.
the first Native American we've had send a letter that we know of.
It is the
Yeah,
first Native American
gorgeous.
letter we've had. Your Native American, they are Welsh, presumably Celt origin. So you can sort of draw the parallel of being like, well, I guess for me, I am the Celt and then the Saxon
Yes, I like
American
this.
arrived, and sort of just draw the comparison
Some
between
light
the Welsh and the English.
Chat about colonization. Start
a little
with
chat about colonization.
Yeah, because the Welsh people, obviously, they had their language jeopardized and everything like that. So we're assuming these are going to be lovely people. And also, like, I know Britain's got its issues massively, but you're coming from America.
The English,
We ain't got the time to care as much.
the English, the Welsh, the Scots. I don't think we really care about an American accent that much.
No,
I don't think we're going to be like,
No.
no one's going to be saying anything to you. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it must be very loaded to be Native American in America right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here, they're just going to think you went to international school, and that's why you have an American accent.
Yeah.
Um,
Lean into it. I think there's a weird dichotomy with Brits and American accents in that on one side
yeah.
there is the kind of caricature of like
Yeah.
the loud American in
Yeah.
the restaurant where everyone goes, there they
There
go,
we go
telling
again.
us about
Can
their
I get an egg white omelet, John?
let me tell you about my therapy, like
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But at the same time, we all think it's impossibly glamorous
Yeah.
because we grew up with American TV.
Yeah, and we
Or-
all copy bits of it
Yeah.
hourly.
We all watched like Friends and Will and Grace
Yeah.
and like
We all love to do a Southern accent. We all, I mean, I doubt Americans can do like a Brummie accent, you know, the
Yeah.
equivalent. We all, when we talk about something deep and meaningful, we sometimes have to go American accent
we
because we
have
can't
to.
bear to do
We're
it.
too stilted to do it in our own
Yeah.
natural accents.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it'll be absolutely fine. But I love the idea. I love the idea of you finding some really dowdy British things,
Yeah, yeah.
and trying to slip them into conversation.
Francis de la Tour, am I right?
Don't you guys just love when you're sort of hanging out and you slip on your Fair Isle jumper and
What? Suzanne Boyle, her rap album, loved. I mean, listen, I once was at this 5,000-year-old Celtic fort, Dunangus, looking at the sunset, and I kid you not, a bus on this beautiful remote island in Ishmore, and this bus stopped, and like 500 Americans did get off, and it was insane.
yeah.
Like, I wanted the bus to fall off the cliff.
Yeah.
It just changed it. But she's not going to be that.
No.
You know, she comes from a culture that was thriving back when in London we were taking pond water to make into beer because the water wasn't clean enough. Do you know what I mean? That's where
Yeah.
they were landscaping the Americas back then, the
Yeah.
indigenous tribes. So I think, do you know what, hun? More so than ever nowadays, head up, sword sharp.
Head up, sword sharp.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice.
That's gorgeous.
Fun. Do keep like
Yeah.
send us in messages. We are always available. Judgment@hellpod.com or go on hellpod.com and use our anonymous form.
Yeah. Oh my God, she'll be over here while I'm over in America.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Not getting you donuts.
How do
Oh my God, my friend wants to bring me, I'm going to do it for the podcast, line dancing. I'm going to do
Oh.
yeah, I'm going to do that.
I would fucking I love dancing with rules.
Yes, I do.
I love a Kaylee.
And a ruler as well.
And
You
a
love to bring
ruler.
any...
I like to get 14 centimeters to the front, 4 inches and an ounce to the right.
Dane, that high kick wasn't authorized. Miss, he didn't authorize.
Dancing with rules, my
Oh.
fave.
When is your workout DVD out?
Daniel Fox, Dancing with Rules. Lose 2 pounds a month with rules.
Have you linked their Fossey neck? Have you seen the clips of Liza chatting about everything when she turned 80? There's lots of clips of her going
No.
viral. She's so fun. They were like, tell us about marriage. She's like, how long you got? And that's all the clip says.
She is literally a caricature of herself.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah.
Really nailed it. Well, this was fun.
This was fun, honey.
Thanks, Deviled Eggs. Thank you for
Goodbye.
listening. Write into us, message us, kiss us, love us. We will see you next week. A big thank you to
Yes.
Podcast House. And a
I
big
don't know
thank
if it
you,
started as a joke, but you now continually say Deviled Eggs.
Deviled Eggs.
Yeah.
And thank you to the
We
Angels
love
at Orb
you.
and Jam who made our music.
We love you muchly.
Goodbye.
Bye.
In a way, we will think you're a little bit lovely.
No one tell my date that I ever said that. Shh.